Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Hello, my friends. Thanks so much for taking the time to stop by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Fantastic. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. We have a collaboration brew right here between the Alesmith and the Pizza Port brewing companies. Oh, they're located in San Diego, California. And this is the logical choice 3 times. That's right, it says 3X on there. 3 times India Pale Ale. Oh, it's not for lightweights. It's not for beginners. It checks in at a whopping 10% alcohol by volume. According to the date stamp on the bottom, it's about 32 days old right now at the time of this review. So it's relatively fresh. Yes, indeed. Oh, I got some special glassware. People always ask me, where do you buy that at? I purchased this on Amazon a few years back, and I double-checked it before I replied to one gentleman's inquiry, and it's still available. I can't recall the manufacturer. It's not Libby. But I tell you, I broke one of these. Oh, I was so pissed. I use a plastic stir stick, and it's hard plastic. Because here's a secret that a bartender told me years ago. When the bartender, he worked at a brew pub, and he would pour all the beers, but the servers didn't pick them up right away. So, you got about a ½ inch of dead space in there, and so to make them look alive again, you just put a straw in there and stir them up, and then the head comes right back, and it makes the presentation look much better. You don't want to serve a customer a flat-looking beer, at least not in a craft brewery. Yeah, maybe a Coors Light or something like that. It doesn't make any difference. But anyway, I had a hard plastic stir stick and broke the damn side of the glass. The wall is very thin here. It's much thicker at the bottom, but it's very thin up here. So if you buy them, just keep that in mind. Now, this is a 16-ounce glass and a 12-ounce beer. So unless you pour it very aggressively, the glass is going to look a little empty, and that's what's happened here. This is a very beautiful tangerine color with some lively carbonation. It's slightly hazy. It's got a nice white head, not a bright white, but a white head. Oh my gosh. Woo, baby. Before I speak on it, yeah, I'm going to speak on it. This beer I allowed to warm up about 25 minutes, so it's at the optimal temperature. It's got pine, it's got tropical fruit, and it's got citrus coming out the yin-yang. Ooh, mama. And this is dry hop with Simcoe and Falconer's Flight, so it's going to be an ass kicker. My God, that is dank. Right out the tank, it's dank. Let's thank the brewers there at Alesmith and Pizza Port, two of my favorite breweries out of San Diego, California, for all the hard work they put into collaborating on this beer. Cheers to them and cheers to you, no doubt. Oh my gosh, ooh-wee. Ooh. That'll make you shake your head a couple times. My God, ooh. Man, I tell you what, it's a little boozy. I get a little bit of alcohol there on the finish. My gosh, ooh wee. That tropical fruit is really apparent in here, and so is the pine. Wow. Small doses, small doses. Oh my God, that aroma will wake you right up. In my opinion, now this just my opinion, this would best be consumed with some type of food. I don't think you'd want to drink more than 1 can of this by itself. it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's going to get a 5-star rating from me. It's a solid gold beer. Nonetheless, it commands your attention, and because of that, I don't really want to call it boozy, but you can definitely get the alcohol in here. I would say that you should eat something before or during consumption of this beer. Some lovely lacing clinging to the side of the glass. Nice carbonation still streaming up from the bottom. It's an extremely well crafted beer and worthy of your attention. Now, I know I apologize, this can is not going to turn out real well on the camera. I do the best I can, though. This is a collaboration between Alesmith and Pizza Port out of San Diego. This is the logical choice. 3 times. Yeah, 3X. IPA. I've never seen a 3X. I've seen 2X, not 3X. Um, yeah, this is super tasty. The aromas are wonderful, but believe me, if you were to drink this straight away, you'd be missing out on the wonderful complexities of this beer. Plus, you'd be under the bus in no time flat. Cheers to that. Oh man, that is DANK dank. But I tell you what, on my other comment that I just made, I've seen guys come into bars and they order really strong beers, maybe 12 percenters, and they drink them straight away, and then they get another one and drink that straight away. What that does to your body is unbelievable. You've just put 2 pints of 12-ounce beer into your body. It's going to affect you sometime, no doubt. Well, be careful out there, my friends. Enjoy life. Life is short. And hey, you know what? If you want to drink a 12% beer straight away, just be careful. That's all. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has 2 locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from 6 different breweries, 2 of each, once a month, and there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.